be joyful. It's Tyler. One of the most well-known verses in the book of Philippians happens in chapter 1, verse 21, which is actually the verse we're going to be looking at this Sunday, where the Apostle Paul writes to the church in Philippi, and he says, "For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain." Now, if someone came up to me and I told them, "So what are you all about? Tell me, what's the most important thing in your life?" And they said, to me, to live is Abraham Lincoln." I'd want them to unpack that statement a little bit. I'd want to understand it, because I feel like this is one of those verses, it's one of those embroidery verses that we all know, but it's phrased a little oddly. What does it mean when the Apostle Paul says, "For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain"? And what does that mean for us as Christians in this modern age to say the same thing? For me, what does it mean for me, for Tyler Hansen, to say to live is Christ in this modern age? And I think one way that we can start to consider that a little bit for ourselves, that I would encourage you to do between now and Sunday, is to think, how do you define your life? How do you define your life? If you had to finish the sentence, "For to me to live is ... how would you answer that? And answer that not as someone who's being asked by, your pastor at OBJ. Answer that truthfully for yourself. For me to live is, to be successful, to be loved, to be comfortable, to make an impact, to have a legacy or to be remembered. To live is what for you? We're gonna look at that this Sunday. I want us to consider that and try to understand for ourselves how it is that we are living, and examine our hearts and see how it is that we define our lives. But also try to unpack a little bit of what it is that Paul means when he's saying that for him, the way he defines his life is Christ. Let's dig deep into that this Sunday. I hope you'll join me, and I'll see you then. Bye.